Well, hello guys, how are we? Welcome along to this video. Today we're going to be doing a little test with the Deus. We've got the XP Deus coil here. We've got the XP Deus control box. Program we're going to use is a program called Deus Fast, and we're going to show you signals with the Deus and how it comes up in the machine. Now we're going to show you hopefully how we discriminate against her, and to show you how the Deus is good at discriminating a good signal with a bit of iron. That's hopefully going to be the plan today, to kind of show you some of this. So yeah, I'm going to switch the Deus on. It's probably going to chirp slightly because I'm not sure it's on a steady ground. So there we go, the Deus is on. It's been moved to Deus Fast. So just to show you what a bit of iron sounds like, and hopefully you will hear this noise and the sound are very distinctive, so listen to this. See how it comes up as 0-1 in the machine? That's always a good indication that it's iron. Very rarely does a Deus 0-1 to 0-3 can be iron, but it's very rarely. If it's a big piece of iron and a bit of iron, it'll always catch it round about 0-1. But here's the problem: if you have a bit of iron in a coin, what kind of signal do you get? We're going to start quite high up with this one. The closer it is to the machine, the more that it thinks that it's iron. Watch this, right? Literally, I've come off the ground. It's slightly chirping it up there a little bit. If I heard that signal in between iron, I would actually dig that, because I've found coins. And that's how you decipher a signal, right? This is where most people make a lot of mistakes with the Deus. They'll hear that and they'll decide not to dig it. But if you hear that and this, watch this hopefully. See how the number, very variation in the number there. So if you're seeing a variation in the number, this is why a control box is great, because if you see a variation in the number, you know that it's not just iron down there, you know there's something else with it. It could be just a bit of junk, but yeah, it's always worth a dig, because that little bit of thing you think could be a bit of junk could be a hammered coin. Now, let's show you what a hammered coin comes up with. This is just a small Elizabeth hammered coin. See, the Deus is struggling to get that about 4 inches. Well, listen to this for a big hammer coin. This is the Robert II that I found. You're talking about 6 inches. And it's getting that no problem. So yeah, let's show you what these come in at the machine. Big hammer's coming in at round about an 83. And the small hammer's coming in round about a. I can tell you that can vary, because I've had them on different numbers, lower than that. So yeah, so here we go. This is what we really want to know. This is the iron, okay? We've now got a hammered and iron. We'll put them together. The Deus is totally missing that all together. Just to show you, I'm not making it up. So it just shows you that it is possible to miss a small hammered with the Deus if there's iron on top of it. That's the first thing that we've found out today. And that's why I always check iron infested fields for hammers over and over again, because the Deus does miss them. So back to the iron again. That's it itself. This time we're going to be using Robert II. He's coming up at an 83. We're going to put these two together and let's go again. That's pretty poor actually. I wouldn't expect a hammered coin to come up that high. So and personally, it's easy to miss a hammer that's quite big as well. But you hear that in between noise, that's to do with the size of the coin. If it was sitting there in the ground, nothing next to it, no coke, no iron, it's as good as it's going to get. Listen to that. But it just goes to show if it's sitting on top of iron. I mean, you can clearly hear it there. So if you're even hearing the slightest beep with iron, it's always worth digging it, because there could be a big hammer there. Right guys, so the next one we're going to do is a gold coin that I found at Cadros, which I will never ever sell or give away, and it's a Queen Victoria half sovereign gold coin. So let's run it over and we'll show you what it comes up at. Good 5 or 6 inches on that. No problem. Coming up a clay 71. When I found this, it came up a 44, 45 on the machine. So again, it's ground depth. What you're seeing here doesn't match what's out in the field. It can be slightly different. And I'm telling you that because I know, because I watched my signals. And when I found this, it came up a 44, 45, but it's coming up a 70, 71. Same with the hammered coins, that can change. So what I want to know is, with a gold coin and iron together, well, you pick up the gold coin. So let's put the gold coin underneath the iron. Let's run it over the front of the coil. I want to show you, the closer you get to the coil, if it's sitting on iron, it's only going to get it 1 or 2 inches. That's pretty cool. So it just goes to show that iron infested sites, if one of your, hammered coins or your gold coin is sitting on a bit of iron, chances are, if it's not too high, you're not going to get it. But there is a chance, if you listen for small signals, you will guess it. Listen to this as well. It's a pure button. Comes up at a 49. This is broken gold. Look at this. See, that's more like 58, 59. That's round about where that should be coming in. So let's have pewter and gold together. If there's two things sitting on top of each other, we should hopefully get a mixed signal. 52, 53, there you go. And that's because it's two different types of material sitting beside each other. Watch this. Gold, 57. William III silver, 93. Gold and silver together, 92. That was very bizarre, isn't it? That if you had a gold ring sitting on top of a bit of silver, it slightly changes the signal, and you can hear more of a two-tone kind of signal. Whereas if it's just one, then you hear this type of signal. Again, gold. So when you get them together, I can tell the difference when it's a mixed signal And yeah, this is big bronze. Big bronze always comes in high. For some bizarre reason it just does. 96 is where big silver comes in. Big bronze can come in anywhere between 94, 92. It can even come in at 97, 98. If you get a 98 and it's very weak in a signal, sometimes it's worthwhile having a dig on it, because sometimes you do get a lot of Georgian coins that come up in the 90s for some bizarre reason. But yeah, let's do a little test with this. This is a cut half. Now the Deus is struggling to get there. About, I'd say about 4.5 inches, 4 inches. The signal is becoming really weak there. So if you put this cut half, yeah, let's see what the cut half came in at first. Round about the 50, 51. That's round about right, actually. So if you've got a cut half sitting on top of iron, even if it's on the ground, the only thing you're going to pick up is the iron. So again, the Deus has missed that, so it's failed on that. And it's a classic example why when a ploughed field gets ploughed, just say for instance the year it gets ploughed, your hammered coin sitting on top of this, the ploughing moves it. It also then frees up the space. You're no longer getting that iron signal. You could predominantly get the good signal. That's all it takes. That's why ploughed fields are great to go on, because things move about, things get turned up, they get ploughed, they get rolled. Some of them get rock tumbled and things like that, you know, they take the rocks out and they shake them and things like that. So yeah, I mean, there's various different reasons why when you find a hammered on a field, you should keep coming back until you're 100% sure nothing is going to come out the field. Let's do a kind of reasonable Roman coin. What about 6 inches? It's quite a reasonable, hanging in at a real reasonable 62 for a bronze Roman coin. This is a Roman minim. It's coming in at the lower end of the signals, which is a 57, 58. So yeah, let's see if a Roman coin can be found with iron sitting on top of it, because don't forget, a lot of the sites down south are iron infested or coke infested sites. So hammer coins, Roman coins will sit on top of quite a lot of iron or underneath it. I've not actually did anything with that at all with the settings. This is just standard Deus fast settings. This is a bigger Roman coin this time. Sometimes there's a detectorist if you listen out for this signal. Just a two-tony signal coming in through the iron. It's just a kind of good signal and an iron. It's always worth a dig, because you never know what it could be. It's slightly getting that Roman coin. And yeah, so if you're on a good site, Roman site, whether it be medieval site, and you hear that kind of iron and a kind of good signal coming through, always worth a dig, because if you don't dig it, you could be missing this, you could be missing this, you could be missing this, you could be missing Roman coins. And it's how you decipher your signals. If you do them wrong, if you decipher them wrong, then chances are you're going to miss stuff. I know some of you are thinking, what advantages does the Deus have over any other machine? Well, if you're using a Garrett, first thing that comes to mind is iron. It's going to come up as a signal like this. In fact, anything's going to come up like a signal like this, because everything sounds good to a machine like that. to a Garrett Ace 250. It has got a bit to decipher iron, and it does decipher iron pretty well. The problem is every machine is capable of getting mixed up and missing signal. The Deus, however, is great at picking up iron. It discriminates against it in wet beach, so I'm just going to just show you this. We'll do another video on wet beach another day, but I want to show you this. People say, how come you don't find iron on wet beach? Iron, coil, absolutely nothing. And people that say that wet beach picks up iron, absolute nonsense. There you go, I'm absolutely waving it over the coil, high up. Doesn't matter how high I go, how low I go, it doesn't get it. And that's a classic example of wet beach. And that's why this machine is great. It's a non-ferrous machine. It means it doesn't pick up iron on the beach, no matter how much iron's in the ground. And the machines that really struggle on the beach are Garretts. They will struggle to the high heavens if you take it onto a ferrous beach, because it will false non-stop, even with a big coil. I mean, don't get me wrong, you'll still find stuff on the beach, but you take it to a ferrous beach and you are going to struggle like crazy, because it's just going to drone, it's just going to go anywhere you walk. The Martin Castle is a clear example of it. If you take a cheap machine, any type of machine that's cheap, you are going to struggle. Whereas if I walk onto a beach and it's ferrous, I don't have any problems. Just to show you that that machine is on. There you go. But yeah, ferrous does not pick it up in wet beach. This is a great machine on beach. A lot of guys down south decipher it and they say, oh, it's not worth anything on the beach. You'll have to take a look at some of my beach detecting videos. Some of them have over 100 coins. I've had silver coins, I've had gold rings, silver rings off the beach. It's an absolutely magnificent machine on the beach. I've had relics. And for people to say it doesn't work on the beach, I don't know whether they're on a beach that's hammered or whatever, but up here, if you find a good beach and it's not been hammered, you will go absolutely crazy with the Deus and you will find loads of stuff. Another advantage is with the Deus is this will get picked up with the Garrett and things like that all day long. You'll dig coke and hot rocks all day long. This machine, I can tell there's a little bit of a signal. I don't have a bit of coke to show it, but yeah, it gives a little signal and it comes up between a 31 and a 36, and I know if it comes in between that bracket that basically it's not a good signal worth digging. Some people say, oh, you'll miss cut halves and farthings, but to be quite honest, I've never found a cut half or a farthing down that low. But yeah, I have had farthings around about 39, but yeah, I've never had a cut half. But yeah, but you see, if I think if a cut half was in the ground, you're going to guess it anyway. So yeah, it's just a little video showing you the settings on the beach. We'll take this out and do some depth tests next time, and we'll do them live on the field with all this stuff and show you what kind of depth we get. The depth tests aren't here, I'm just showing you if you're going to do tests with the Deus, this is how we do them. And we're going to learn the Deus together. Well, I've learnt the Deus, I'm going to teach you what I've learnt and why I get back to like iron infested fields and things like that. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff that you need. You need some gold, silver, coke, iron, hot rock, gold ring, hammered coin, silver, you name it, Romans. If you've got it, then you've got a rough idea where they come in the machine. And control box, so if you're seeing where they're coming in the control box, that's just roughly what you should be looking for when you're out in the field. If you're seeing a hammer coin coming in at 74 and you got a 74 out in the field, you're going, well, somewhere around about 74 could be a hammered coin, so that's worth a dig. So yeah, because generally it's not too far off what you're running over your coil here. It's what you'll find in the ground. It can be slightly different depending on depth and things like that, but generally it's not too far off. Although I have had that gold coin did come up higher than what I would have expected it to come up, because it did come up round about a 44, 45 when I found it. But yeah, I hope this video's been helpful to some people, because it's just showing people that if you want to have a rough idea, what your signals are going to be for your good finds, run something over your coil and it will help you identify roughly round about where these numbers should be coming in. So if you see them out in the field, you go, yeah, that's right, 74 for a hammer coin, let's do that, let's dig it and just see. So once you get used to your numbers as well, once you're out digging in the field, try and take a note of that. If you get a 96 and you get a big half crown, say, right, 96 half crown. So every time you get a 96, I'm going, right, it could be a half crown, bronze or iron. And so remember that. Remember, you've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting a bit of silver. You've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting a bit of iron as well, a 96 and a bit of bronze. But yeah, like I said, the Deus is a learning machine. There's only one way to learn it, and that's take it out into the field. And it's the only way to learn any machine is to take it out into the field. So the next video we'll do like this will be on depth tests, and we'll take it into the field and we'll show you where the Deus can get something. And we'll probably do this with other machines as well. So on that note, guys, that's all I'm going to do for this video just now. So hopefully it's been helpful to some people. And on that note, good luck, happy hunting, and I'll catch you guys in another video soon. Bye for now.